I know, you hate me. Yes. So you can hear his vocalizations there. Mouse. Mouse. Hello. Yeah, he's a beautiful lion. He's I don't know why he's called Mouse Not Sky. I haven't got a clue. They came named as far as I know, but one's Mouse, one's Lorenzo. I certainly so when they have big feeds, they would normally get fed it would either be horse or deer or beef. It generally is a high protein based red meat that they would get. Imagine sometimes you could feed them chickens if you wanted to, and certainly with some cats you would feed them fish, but because it's unlikely lions would get fish in the wild, you probably wouldn't give them fish. Bum of a lion. Where's the other one? Here he is. I like that view of him because it means he doesn't spin round and jump on me. But yeah, I don't trust him. But they're beautiful. They really are beautiful. Why do they have so much fur? Okay, this is natural. So when you see lions without this much of a mane as a male, that's actually unnatural. So basically, the more mane that a lion has, the higher its level of testosterone. So that basically means the more healthier it actually is. So what you actually want to see is with a male lion, you want to see that full mane. You want to see it completely covered with all that much fur and that much mane, because the mane is what makes them attract the females. So when you have a pride out in the wild, the females will look for the strongest male. So the strongest male is the male that has the most testosterone and will have the largest mane. So in the wild, Mouse, who's got a mane which goes all the way around his head, around his quarters, under his belly and all the way back to his sheath, he would be far more attractive to a female than Lorenzo, whose mane just basically goes between his front legs. So in the wild, a lion like Mouse might actually allow Lorenzo to stay part of his pride, because Lorenzo is absolutely no threat to him whatsoever. Mouse would be totally in charge of him. But we're going to move on to the snow leopard, which is could they break through that metal fencing? Not from that far away, but if you'd have seen about 5 minutes ago, he did scare the EBGBs out of me, which he always does. I'm a bit of a pansy when it comes around Mouse. I much prefer it when we feed Benjamin and Sarah, because they're a bit more docile. Thank you, Not Sky, that's very kind. Yeah, I love lions. So they're 8 and 9, Rihanna. Mouse is the younger of the two. It's Abby, it's Wolds Wildlife Park, which is in Horncastle in Lincolnshire in the United Kingdom. And we're actually now going around to meet a snow leopard called Arunya, and she came from Five Sisters Zoo. Jodie, you certainly wouldn't want one as a pet. Yeah, Lindsay, the keepers who look after them here, they do an amazing job. So the carnivore keepers here are actually a girl called Hannah and a guy called Sam. Both of them are on social media, and Sam does content for actual Wolds Wildlife Park. So what you actually get with Wolds Wildlife Park, the actual zoo, they run lives every week that Sam, one of the keepers here, does. So please give them a follow, because they will bring you great content and tell you a lot more about their animals than I possibly could. Brilliant, Lindsay. Thank you very much for your support. Guys, if you can keep sharing this out and tapping the screen, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Jodie. I mean, a lot of people would love to have certain animals as pets, but it doesn't mean it's right. Hi, Emily. It's actually Wolds Wildlife Park, which is in Horncastle in Lincolnshire in the United Kingdom. It's currently closed to the public at the moment, but it reopens on the 29th of March for Easter. And the last animal that we're going to see today, so obviously, we're going around that way. Okay, I've gone the wrong way, guys. I've made more work for myself. So we're going around the back of the enclosure to meet Arunya, the snow leopard. Will you stop for a toilet break?
Yeah.
I was talking to himself, well, and a lot of other people. What's the postcode for the zoo? Oh God, Casey, I don't have a clue. If you look up Horncastle, Lincolnshire. It's Wolds Wildlife Park, so it's WOLDS Wildlife Park. I'm really sorry I don't know the postcode. So I do VIP trips all year round here. I run at least one a month if it's something you're interested in, and I can try and do. I mean, I've had people that have had to come here needing accessible needs, so I've been able to arrange encounters where someone's been able to do stuff whilst in a mobility scooter. Or Prince, you cannot touch the cats. We don't allow any touching with the cats, but we certainly allow people to take photos of feeding them, but we don't touch them. Random Vivs Daily, it is Wolds Wildlife Park. Wolds, W-O-L-D, D for Delta, not wolves. Yes, they do have tigers. Someone did ask earlier on this afternoon. I was actually doing a live with the tigers and showing people up close. I'm gonna hopefully have a hi Will. I'm really gonna hopefully have more battery on my phone, so I've actually got a battery pack here so I can charge the phone up, which is on me at the moment. They do have parrots. I did show a couple of macaws earlier on today, but they do have lovebirds as well. We're gonna I don't work here, no, so basically I own a company called Zoo Trips. I arrange VIP experience days in the UK. I bring people close to animals and get them to enjoy meeting them and learn about them and educate them, and I work very closely with the zoo, who enable me a platform to do this here. And I'm someone that I like to make opportunities for other people and not make days expensive, so I try and do everything affordable so anybody can appreciate and get to do amazing experiences. And I also, if people have got like charitable needs, or if people are in like a terminally ill and things like that, I would love to arrange experiences where they can get to do something. And unlike some companies which charge people for doing that, I wouldn't charge anybody that's unfortunately in a position that their life's coming to an end to do something amazing. I would just be honoured to be able to make that happen for them. Yeah, the lions are amazing. You're right, Ashley. Someone did just ask a question up here. I've just so I'm just literally going to go down. I'm just waiting for one of my guys to basically we're going that way. Cool. So my guys are back. So I was just waiting for someone to go. Just been to a toilet break. So we're actually going to go around and we're going to see the snow leopard now, which is the last cat to see today. There's no giraffes. No, there's no giraffes here. Yeah, Ashley. Mouse is the lion that scares the EBGBs out of me. He's much more of a man than I am. Amy, it's Wolds Wildlife Park, WOLDS. And it's in Horncastle. So we come to Amanda. I'm more than happy to just be me and help other people. So I haven't. Yeah, it's great. Actually, they do amazing experiences here. I'm not wanting to share the group. Thank you.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
Sorry.
So this is Arunya. She's a snow leopard, and she arrived last year from Five Sisters Zoo. So the enclosure that she is in is a temporary enclosure. This is not going to be her permanent enclosure. She is having a large enclosure being built for her, which hopefully will be completed later on during the year. So this is only a temporary enclosure for her. So anyone that's going to sell this enclosure looks small. It's not an ideal enclosure at the moment, but she came here because she was at a collection where she used to live with her sister, and her sister overpowered her and she got sort of pushed out, and they had to basically put her into a smaller enclosure, and it was deemed that she needed to go to another collection where she'd be away from her sister. So this zoo acquired her to come here, and with that she has got a forever home here, and she's having a much larger enclosure being built for her, but it's just going to take time. Yes, it is Lewis. And this is Aruna. She's a snow leopard. Yes, Amanda, I go to Banham quite a lot actually. Yeah, snow leopards have the most amazing tails. Someone actually said to me once it'd make an amazing scarf, and I actually unfriended them immediately. Hi, girl.
Runa.
Runa. Hello.
Try and get a fall through there.
Oh, yeah. Can she? Yeah.
Runa. Hey, girlie. She does not like the lions. Oh.
She was up there looking at them earlier.
Yeah.
You ready, Brooke? Come in, girlie.
Yeah, she is beautiful. I mean, wolves are very fortunate that they actually have... Harina! She's decided that she wants to get a bed. I'll sit here. She gets a little bit scared of the lions. I wouldn't say she's friendly, but she's not aggressive.
Good girl.
Big feed, she would normally have chicken or something along those lines. She'd also get horse meat, occasionally beef. Yeah, I go to Chester Zoo quite a lot. Chester is an amazing zoo. They do amazing work for conservation. Harina. Oh, I think so. She's just gone back in bed. She might come back out. Hey, gal.
Oh, what's up, girlie?
Hi. Yeah, she's fully grown. I believe she's 10, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 10. She's a very pretty cat. So. Pink iguana. This is Wolds Wildlife Park in Horncastle in Lincolnshire in the UK. And thank you for joining the live, Pink iguana. I've seen a lot of your posts that you do on TikTok. So Pink iguana actually goes around zoos in the UK and writes about them. So he's just followed my self on here. So Pink iguana, he does posts all about zoos in the UK. So if you guys are into zoos and that, please give him a follow.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, actually, we've done the bears first thing this morning. She doesn't really like the lions, so she comes in here to keep herself nice and quiet.
She's such a pretty cat.
She is beautiful.
She's very beautiful, Tezza.
That tiny bit.
You like that?
Yeah, Julia, there are bears. There's 2 brown bears called Max and Amelia. We were with them this morning, about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Where are you going?
Okay, I'll come back to that.
Good girl. A little bit like
Her name's Arunya. It's spelled Aruna, Aruna, but it's actually a mountain range in the Himalayas, which is pronounced Arunya. You don't use your hand to feed because then you're at risk of getting bitten. And she's sort of in no man's land at the moment. Oh, now she's come back up. Yeah, this is a temporary enclosure. She will be having a larger enclosure built. She came here from Five Sisters Zoo last year. Five Sisters, she used to live with her sister, and unfortunately her sister pushed her out the group, and they were very... she was very aggressive to her, so she couldn't live with her, so she had to be separated, and therefore she needed a new collection to come to, and this collection stepped up to take her on when other places wouldn't. And this is a temporary enclosure whilst a big enclosure is being built for her, so obviously, you know, it's much for paramount that she had to move away from the zoo she was in for her own welfare and safety.
was telling to see the students that can keep them not hide that thing, but I can keep them and we can
Guys, I'm going to leave it there today. Thank you very much for everyone that's tuned in all day. I am back here on March the 9th, and I will try and give some more content stuff you didn't see. I did do stuff with other animals earlier today. Thank you everybody that's followed me. Like I said earlier, I will follow back everybody that followed me, because I believe in supporting everybody out there. So thank you very much. Yes, it's not far from Skegness. Oh, I thought she was going to jump up for you then. There we are. So yeah, she's an amazing cat. But thank you everybody for your support, and it's much appreciated. And if you give Wolds Wildlife Park a follow on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they run lives. One of the keepers here, Sam, goes live quite often, and he'll tell you a lot more about the animals than I can. The Marraman, it's Wolds Wildlife Park in Lincolnshire. So guys, thank you very much for your support today, and like I said, anyone that has gifted, it's not something that I honestly believe in, so that it will be donated to an animal charity. So thank you everybody for your support. Thanks for the follows, thanks for sharing the lives. It's much appreciated. Now I know that's content that people want. It was stuff I will bring more of, so thank you very much guys. Unfortunately, Julia, I agree with you. Animals should be out in the wild, but it's really not possible. If you released a lot of captive animals straight out into the wild, they would die, which is cruel. You only have to look at what happened to poor Keiko, the killer whale, who was removed from captivity. They spent $6 million trying to release him out into the wild, and all he done was die. So unfortunately, captivity is not a long-term plan. We should never be looking to keep animals captive for forever, and it's something that we should be looking to create more places out in the wild so we can restore their natural populations. But unfortunately, we're not in a position where we can do that. And if you released any captive bred animals out into the wild, they would die. So if you think keeping an animal in a zoo is cruel, actually releasing it into the wild for certain death is even more cruel. But I appreciate people who feel like that, and a lot of people listen to companies like Born Free and PETA and that, and they will come to that assessment from stuff that are fed. But it's not cruel, it's not ideal, but it's it's something. I mean, I don't know how to speak to God, but But thank you everybody, and take care. I'm going to go now because my batteries are getting dying. I've used this battery pack to try and get a bit of charge to show you these last couple of animals. And thank you very much for your support. Thank you for all those people that are giving us follows, and I will be in touch with everyone. Take care. Goodbye.